Hello. Doing well, thanks. That's right. And we had another interview in between that. So there's a lot happening. A lot happen. I mean, but that's like what we're doing right now. It's all doing the marketing, got to get the word out now that the game's done. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Retro Game Core. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Cool. Hmm. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You could just stay underneath, right? Right. That's how the game initially used to be. Like it used to be that you would burrow jump like that all the time, and we changed it to be so that you had to release the button. Isn't that interesting? Right, like a super auto jump. Wow. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay. Sure, I'll make a list. Sure, yeah. If you want to send it over, that would be totally cool. We do plan on, we're definitely, I mean, no promises, but we are planning on adding some whatever kind of like accessibility features are requested by people. There was already some in the like in our reviewer and media chat where people were saying that some of like the red and white flashing was like causing them problems, and so we're planning on addressing all this kind of stuff like in a patch. We tried to like take as much of an approach we could to help out with stuff like that. Like we have like a like low, I think we have like color palette changing options for like color weak people, etc. But yeah, we want to add more. We definitely want to make sure that we have our bases covered. So yeah, send your list. I would love to hear it. You're certainly an expert in this. Cool. Yeah, me too. Yo, cool. A 1v1, huh? Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, there's also just like an Android. There's like an Android APK that I just like pirated off of Pirate Bay that somebody made of Shovel Knight. That I put on my like Retroid Pocket. Um, that's what I did. So yeah, I mean, if you got a legal way to do it, then more power to you. There's not really an Android port of Shovel Knight Treasure Trove even available. So I guess I couldn't hold it against you if you got it for that platform. Of course, Of course, if you, I would encourage you to purchase the game, please. But yeah, if you don't, if you, hey, you know, however you want to enjoy it, I would say go for it. Cool. Is it stereoscopic? No. Like you can't. It doesn't have the 3D, right? Like you can't actually like. Yeah, I know. I know. I wish I. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's crazy. I see people. You know, people are like, "Oh yeah, I played Shovel Knight when I was a kid." It's like, what the hell? That's yeah, but it is. I mean, it's been 12 years now, since 13 years since we were developing it. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. I guess that's just how time passing works. I just feel honored and happy that people played the game and liked it, and saw Shovel Knight in their other games, like you know people playing Brawlhalla and like Smash, and you know Shovel Knight was kind of like everywhere. So just to like kind of be in the air for the past 10 years, I just feel very it's very surreal, and I feel very honored and happy. Yeah, it's great. Okay, what's the game called? Okay. Cool. Oh yeah, yeah, Kung Fu. Yeah, yeah. You're talking. This is an old school game, like from 1984. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This is like the original fighting game. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I know this game. Right. What? Yeah. What do you think they would have? What do you think they would have if they didn't have a health bar? Yeah. Yeah. Good question. I mean, basically, these modifiers are things that we would have in our debug mode already. Because when you're working on the game, you need to do things like, oh, I need to have infinite health, or I need to have, I need to slow the game down for some kind of debug purpose, right? I'm testing the boss, and I don't want to worry about health right now. I need to get, I need to warp around the game, and I'm going to go somewhere, right? Like we have many of these tools available, and we decided to make the tools available to players as well. And in the original Shovel Knight, we had hundreds of cheats, and all of these cheats did all sorts of things like make the game harder, easier, weirder, etc. And so we wanted to do the cheats the same way that we did in Shovel Knight, except in Shovel Knight you had to enter all the codes in order to get them, and you could only have one at once. We wanted to do more for this, so now you could have any number of them on at once, and also they all have descriptions and titles, so you could actually see what the heck you're looking at. Um, the other big inspiration for this was I have a 6-year-old nephew, and he's a gamer, and he loves playing Mario Kart with with assist mode on, and he loves playing Mina with assist mode on, and like I made assist mode basically for him because and you yeah, and you can see assist mode is or explore mode also. It's like you walk over the pits, you don't take damage, and it lets you explore the game in a way that's like not threatening, and it's also like helping him to understand the mechanics of the game. So he's like learning about the whip and the burrow, the sidearms, the magic, and I'm sure when he like as he progresses as a gamer, he's going to change those modifiers and probably, I imagine, turn them off. The same way that like I played Contra on easy mode when I was a kid, but of course, like went to normal mode, and then I ended up working on a Contra game like later in my career. So like I found, and also another good example is we have a uh, at our company a 3D artist named Scott, and he was an Imagineer at Disney before he worked. I could just talk about Scott forever, but that's beside the point. He's a great he's a great artist, and he's not a super great platform game player, and he wanted to enjoy Mina also. And we were like beta testing the game, and we're having Scott test it, and he was just like, he hit a wall, and it was a wall that was not possible for him, or it was just like too frustrating for him to overcome. And so we said, all right, well, we need to create a series. We need to like make modifiers to make this like work for you, you know? And that's like, I guess really try and balance the game experience to be the experience that we want the average player to have. But we know that like you can't fit everyone in the same box. And that's why all these modifiers exist. And yeah, whether you like whether you just want to swap this stuff out, or whether it's something that you feel like doing, or it's something that you're graduating to, or that you're, or if you, it's your game, you can play it the way you want, right? Like I really, it was very interesting to see everyone's the kind of reaction to this. But I wanted everyone to know that we really thought very hard about the balance of the game, and we tried to craft an experience that would be fun for everyone, and that these yeah, that these modifiers are here if you want to turn them on, and that's why we put them on. Just like the cheats in Shovel Knight, just like dip switches in an arcade game. You know, like in the old school arcade games, you would switch all the dip switches and you would change the difficulties of the characters, how many credits each thing took, what region the game was. It's fun to mess with all this stuff. I know you asked about just the easy ones, but like, so much. Yeah, yeah. Mhm, mhm, mhm. That's right. Yeah, we tried to make palettes for that were inspired by all of those classic consoles and computers from that we used to love playing on, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, that one is really fun, right? The palette changing when you get hit, and also I used to work at a company called Way Forward where we would make licensed games, and we did a Batman game in that called Batman: The Brave and the Bold, and in that game there was also a cheat where every time Batman would get hit, his palette would change, so like his outfit color would change, and so this just feels kind of like this feels like almost like a sequel to that. I mean, we've been putting weird cheats in our games for forever. Another interesting thing that I didn't mention is that like you're seeing these weird modifiers right now, but there are actually more modifiers that are available once you finish the game that like get unlocked that you are like not seeing. So that's kind of a fun thing also. There's a lot more new modifiers. Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, there's I understand the sentiment of people that would say, "Hey, the integrity of the game is compromised because of this," or like, "Oh, this the developers are they like not balancing their game?" And like those are like valid, I think, criticisms, or but they could be criticisms, but I assure you that's like not what's going on. Definitely. Yeah, it's really kind of become a litmus test for how people feel about it. We just never, when we didn't think that this would be controversial at all. It kind of caught us by surprise. Cool. Yeah, 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 yeah. Right. Interesting. Cool. What are is your adaptive controller? Is it the one that looks sort of like the Wii nunchuck, or is it the one that's got like the two big circles on? Yeah, yeah. Cool. I'd love to see a link. I'd love if you'd like link me to this, or I'd love to see like what they all are. The joy. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. I see. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, right. Cool. I see. Hmm. Cool, cool. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Gyro dagger. Cool. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, you're in Loner's Landing. Hmm. Ah, okay. Yeah, but having a sound would help. Yeah, you're right. Oh, could you? You can also turn walk. You can also like walk on pits, right? You can turn on like walk on pits. Oh, maybe you had something with a higher speed on or something? Usually making the jump, yeah. Cool. Right. Right. Yeah, this sounds a lot, I was just looking at like Mortal Kombat 11's like it uses like a clicking sound or something to like help to determine the distance between the players for low vision players. Yeah, it sounds very similar to like what you're talking about. Ah, okay. Okay, that's the one I was thinking of. That's the one I was thinking of. Is MK1, yeah. Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah, that's so cool. Who do you play as in Street Fighter? Who'd you get fourth with? Cool. Oh, yeah, I bet. Nice. Well, congratulations. It's cool that yeah, it's cool that you placed. I mean, yeah. Yeah. There We've definitely thought about that a lot of like how speedrunners are going to approach it. And I mean, with Shovel Knight also, we've always wanted to include speedrunners and make sure that speedrunning is like a part of the game, or is like that we make it fun for them, or that we provide them with the tools that they need. And Mina is one of the coolest ones because there's so many different approaches that you can take, and it's such an open game. Like once you get later into the game, you could go into any stage in any order. You can finish the game like in so many different ways and using like so many different tools. It's just very expansive. I imagine speedrunners are going to find routes that we didn't even intend as the developers. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. You want to turn. Sure. Yeah, I get you. I mean, yeah, those are the kinds of things that we would like really balance throughout the course of the game, right? Like because the hammer has such a giant wind up, then we like then we made it so you like couldn't change the direction, of course. But yeah, I mean that would definitely be a possible modifier. There's some fun ones where you turn on like super fast attacks and stuff. I'm not sure if those are unlocked from the get go, where you can just like if you like mash the button, then you can just like boom 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 and do super quick charge attacks. Definitely. Otherwise, it would be way too slow. Yeah. Yeah, gotta roll with your hammer. That's the way you get around. Mhm. I see. Cool. Mhm. Having like a treasure chime, a proximity treasure chime, or proximity treasure like detector for anything. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Totally. You could have different category like, yeah, like, you could have, like, different categories of thing and then, like, different categories of sound. Like, if you're near an enemy or if you're near an object of a certain type, then you would, like, know yeah, you could know, like, what it is. Yeah. Yeah, this all makes sense. I'm understanding the feature. Yeah. You said you had a list, right? So make sure to send this over, and, I mean, like I said, no promises, or, like, I mean, this would be something that maybe we could do for yeah, for a patch or, like, for the next game. The text just yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, mhm. Oh, yeah, but it does have now, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, no, this is really interesting. It's given the proximity stuff is something that yeah, I remember looking at Mortal Kombat 1 and thinking like, "Oh, this is so cool." But the idea of implementing it into Mina like in the way you described is something that honestly like we didn't really think about during development. But now that you describe it, it does seem like a feature that would work for players and I could understand how it could be implemented as well. So that's cool. Oh, oh, interesting. Does Steam have that? I see. Right, right. Oh, you can if you go down that X up there, then if you burrow into there, and then you can go down to a little secret area. That's what happens, right? You like forget, or it's like I'll be lost somewhere, and then it's like, oh yeah, right, burrowing. No, no, I just hear the game audio right now. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, great. Okay, yeah, that's good to hear. Definitely. How good overall would you like say support for accessibility features like this is in games in general? Okay, so I mean, is it like pretty rare? Who's good? Like who does a good job and who like doesn't do a good job? Like our big AAA games have a lot of this, or like indie games, or like oh yeah, they did tons. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sure it's hard to prioritize. I mean, even for us, we're only yes. That was definitely a big part of it. Yeah, definitely. Mhm. Yeah, there's some stuff that I wish there's like in when you're playing the debug version of the game, you could like fly cheat around like when you just press one of the you can like press a button and Mina goes into her idle pose and you can just like move wherever you want and then set her down again. It's like, like God mode, flying mode. But if we put that in the game, then like if you tried to warp to another area, the game would crash. It's just all like, that kind of stuff is like too hard to put together. But we tried to include most of the features. We've thought so many times it would be fun to include even more debug features. So yeah, we tried to cram in as many of them as we could for this game. Yeah, I suppose a little bit. Yeah, we're also doing a bunch of like game development streams, and we're trying to like share. Well, like you were saying, the videos that you were watching, where you're like understanding a little bit of like why we made these design decisions and like what we're doing. We're trying to really open up the floor to everyone and try to share our process. So yeah, it's cool to see. Yeah, right. we've talked a lot about making one, or about making like Mina. We got to make Mina Showdown, and you could play Mina or Thorn, or like all the different characters. We'd make up some new characters, like it would be top down, right? Like this, we'd make up some new characters, like a Bomberman style character that would his bombs would blow up like in a plus. Yeah, all the top down archetypes. You got to put them all in the fighting game, right? It would be so fun. I mean, I've also been very obsessed with fighting games lately. So the idea of making one, or the idea of doing a multiplayer, seems really fun to me. That's why, yeah. What who do you play as in Strive? In Strive. Oh, you don't play Strive. Uh-huh. Oh, cool. I just got that. I just got that. Okay. Right. Gotcha. So it's a little bit more simplified, like, yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Mhm. Ah, okay. 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 What's it called? Something City? Scramble Heart City. Okay. You play a bunch of indies, man. You're a bunch of indies. Nice. I love that. Love that. Nice. Wow. Cool. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Scramble Heart City looks awesome. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Uh, oh, really? Nintendo. Okay, cool. So, you got Nintendo's good graces then. Okay. Hmm. Uh-huh. Ah, dang. Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, and it's especially, since we've been hearing about this accessibility stuff, you reached out like at the perfect time. I'm happy that I could speak to somebody that's so knowledgeable about all the intricacies of this. I think that you're like all this positional sound stuff, especially, I found to be really interesting. Yeah, right. Okay. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's sort of a last resort. Right. Right, right, right. Okay, so yeah, so it reads that, yeah. Oh yes, yes. You know what? I've had that accidentally on before, and was like, that yeah, it was just every time I was choosing an option, it was saying it. I've experienced this. It seems like they did amazing. Yeah, that's so cool. Right. Wake me up when they add it. Wow. Right. Where's the TTS? Right. That's what they're going to say. Okay. Well, yeah. No. Now we know. We got to add it. So rad. Cool. Cool. All right. Well, hey, that's good to. Yeah. No, I'm happy to hear this. This is something. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. We put pricing it to sell, pricing it to sell. So please do. I mean, it's such a big game. It's like such a big game. I guarantee. I mean, you're not even through the first little area yet. There's like 20 to 30 hours of gameplay in here. Yeah, it's a quite big one. I really yeah, I look forward to seeing your opinion of the as you. Mhm. All right. Well, I'm glad to see you're enjoying the. I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you. Cool. I love retro game core. That's awesome. Oh yeah. I think yeah, cool. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, this Mina is it's like it's definitely a more like even getting it to run on Switch 1, we had to like make a lot of optimizations. I wonder if like if it will run or if what kind of hardware you're going to need to be able to run it smoothly. It seems it's probably not going to work, right? Right, right. Yeah, I mean, totally. I mean, one of the coolest ways to play Mina is on the Switch Lite because it's like the smallest version. And Mina feels like a game that's just so much fun to play on a handheld device. It feels like it's very at home there. But like things like Steam Deck and even Switch 2 are just like so giant. It doesn't really feel the same as like a classic handheld. So being able to go on a smaller handheld like Switch Lite or like like one of the devices you mentioned seems like it would be really cool. I guess as long as people are legitimately getting and enjoying the game, then I feel like however they enjoy it is that I would want to accommodate that. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh yes, 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 yes. Right, right. Okay. Right. No, yeah, it's not. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you'd have to, like, make it its own little thing, right? Like, you'd have to make your own little Mina game that would be, like, some it would be you'd have to make, like, a port yeah, a demake of this or, like, a port of it. You'd show just, like, a portion. Much like Shovel Knight, this is a game that, like, you couldn't really run it on the hardware, and there are so many differences that you'd have to, like, make real choices of what you were even gonna do. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta get that Mega Man watch, it looks cool. Right. Yeah. Right. Gotcha. Yeah, no, it loo it's like an auto runner. Oh, yeah. That's so cool. They probably weren't even intending to make it like an accessibility mode, but it ended up being one. Wow. Cool. Well, yeah, I mean, this has been a really great